Hi everyone, I'm back and thank you so much for watching my last video, sharing and commenting. I really appreciate it. I'm glad it helped out some people. Today I'm going to show you how to do a color application on a male. I'll show you how to do one on a female as well. It's really not, actually I'll give you some tips on both, but what I did was I put some conditioner in my color bottle. It's just hair conditioner. Joe does not color his hair silver, so if anybody wants this hair color, you can't have it. It's natural, it's God-given. So first, what I'm gonna do is, just show you how it's simple. I do have some men clients who color their hair, so I just wanna show you how to get it everywhere without making a mess and getting everything covered. So first I start at the top and just kind of draw a line. Also have your gloves on and mix in. Just keep drawing lines in the head. You don't have to apply too much. You can always go back and apply more. And I'll show you around the hairline in just a second, but most men stain really bad around their hairline, so you want to be really careful around here so you don't leave stains, especially if they're a dark color. But I'm just kind of like touching the scalp and drawing lines, mixing it in. You don't have to worry about not getting it on the ends of the hair on a male, but definitely if you're a female, let's say you're doing your own color, you would bring your hand around and just kind of come back, slide, come back, slide, come back, slide. And then just get it worked in on that regrowth. Okay. Once I've got it nice and emulsified on the top, I'm gonna go in and start on his sides and just kind of draw a line around his hairline or their hairline, whoever you're doing, and try to gingerly get that blended in. Notice that there's going to be some like tiny gray hairs or tiny whatever color hairs that might not make it in, and you can try to like just put a little bit on your fingertip and get those to color. They might not all color, but that's okay. And then now I'm starting this way and just kind of working my way down, being careful not to splatter it on myself because obviously little particles get on you and the floor. So you might want to make sure the area that you're working on is not an area where you're worried about staining something. Even hardwood floors stain. And get it down, you know, as close as you can to the ear. If you get some on the ear, that's okay. I'll show you later how to remove color. So I'm gonna go ahead and start on this side. I'm drawing my line, just kind of working it back. Getting down in the sideburns. Those are usually pretty resistant, so make sure you get those covered pretty good. So I'm not going to show you application on the back of the head, but basically the same thing I did on the sides, you're going to want to do in the back. And then with whatever leftover excess color you have, kind of give them one of these. And then once you feel like you've got it applied everywhere and it's nice and emulsified through all of the hair, for a male, I typically like to take just a regular comb and kind of comb through. There'll be a little excess on your comb, just kind of wipe it back on there or move it to an area where you feel like you haven't got enough color. Like if you run out and you got a little on your comb, bring it to an area that maybe didn't cover as much, because what's going to happen is the color will oxidize as it sits. So it looks nice and clear or white right now, but as it sits, if it's a darker color, it'll oxidize. Even lighter colors oxidize and they look dark, and you'll be able to see where you missed. So just kind of comb some, grab it, put it on those little hairs that you notice that were left out. And what I like to do is have just a little bit of fun and give Joe new hairstyles, or my client new hairstyles, as I'm combing it in, just to see what they look like. So after that, once I would send him to the shower or put his head over the sink to wash that out really good. Before you do that, if you notice you've got some color down, further than you'd like it, make sure you get that off with an old towel. Also, I use these little handy dandy stain remover pads. It's kind of like an OxyClean or something, or OxyPad. I'll have you open that. One other thing, color removes color, so on skin. So when you're getting ready to shampoo, just put a dab of shampoo on your fingers and kind of go around the hairline, working in a circular motion on the skin where the color is, and the color will lift the color that has stained. Does that feel good?
Great.
You can give your husband or your son or whoever a little head massage, but then take your gloves off and let the color process. If you're using, which I'm assuming most people are, a box of color that you've ordered online, it'll give you the directions on how to mix. It'll give you the directions on how much time to sit. You can put a bag over it if, let's say you're in the air conditioning and you need some time to, the warmth helps it. You don't have enough time to let your color sit the full amount. The heat will help it process a little bit faster. Okay, last but not least, my little color remover. Just once you're finished, once they've shampooed their hair, either you shampoo it in the sink or they go up and take a shower and shampoo it, just use a little elbow grease and really work that. Either you can use a towel with some water or some alcohol or whatever you have, maybe some soap, and just kind of work that color to remove it off of the skin. Don't forget to get it off their ears. Sometimes it gets down on the neck. Okay, I hope that helped anybody. If you have any questions, feel free to call me, text me if you know me. If you don't, send me a message and I'll try and help as many people as I can. Hope everybody's doing well, and we're praying for everybody. Thank you.
Bye.